Hey people of YouTube, today we're covering the complete installation of the 52-inch Scenic ceiling fan by Hampton Bay. If you found this video, you might be stuck in your own installation and you're looking for some help, we're here to do just that. We've already unpacked the fan, we're going to go over all the parts, and then we're going to install this thing step by step all the way to turning it on and everything in between. So stick with us and we'll get you through it. If you want to, you can use the links down below to fast forward to any point in the installation, that way you don't have to watch the whole video and you can get on with your day. But if after watching the video you found it helpful, please click like and subscribe, and that'll help other people find it too. Let's just talk about the Scenic ceiling fan for a second. This is an indoor flush mount fan, meaning that it's perfect for large rooms with low ceilings. The fan has some great quick fit installation features, like a slide-on mounting bracket and a twist and lock light shade, and those features are going to make the installation go a bit easier. Just a couple of notes before we get started. Please make sure that the electricity is turned off at the breaker box and at the wall switch. This is an easy project, but if you don't feel comfortable working around electricity, please consult with a licensed electrician. Another note is if you're hanging this fan where there was just a light fixture on your ceiling, you need to make sure that the outlet box is clearly marked acceptable for fan support. If not, you'll need to swap that out before beginning. And the last note is on the light kit pan, you'll see this warning label here. This is just telling you that this plug must be connected to the fan or else it will not operate. So if you like to wire the fan and then test it to make sure that the wire connections are correct, the fan is not going to turn on until that is connected to the fan. So as you can see here, we've already unpacked the fan and we've opened up the manual to the parts page. We're just going to go over all the parts before beginning, and that way we don't get stuck along the way. So first up, you'll have the slide-on mounting bracket. That comes pre-installed inside the motor housing, and we'll show you in the first step how to remove that to get started. You'll have the fan motor, the LED module, the frosted white glass shade, the light kit pan, the center band. You have 4 reversible blades. Just pick the finish that's right for you. And you also have this hardware pack that has the blade attachment screws, the plastic wire nuts, and the pull chain extensions. So we have all the parts. Just some tools we're going to need for this easy project. It's a Phillips head screwdriver. We like to have a long one and a short one on hand. A line voltage tester. We like to use one of these to make sure the wires aren't live before beginning. You may need some wire cutters and strippers. You'll need some electrical tape, and of course a ladder. So we have everything here. We're ready to begin. Let's do this. The slide-on mounting bracket comes pre-installed in the motor housing and is secured using 3 screws at the top of the motor housing. To remove the mounting bracket, use a Phillips head screwdriver to remove and save the 3 screws. Once all 3 screws are removed and saved, the mounting bracket can be lifted and removed from the motor housing. This fan features a slide-on mounting bracket for easy installation. The mounting bracket has 2 keyhole slots that will align with the 2 screws in the outlet box. Just align the keyhole slots with the screws of the outlet box and slide the bracket into place before tightening it. This is just a demonstration to show how it works. To install the mounting bracket, you'll first need to loosen but not remove the 2 screws in the outlet box. Feed the house wires through the center hole of the mounting bracket, making sure that the rubber pads are towards the ceiling. Align the screws with the keyhole slots and slide the bracket into place. Then use a Phillips head screwdriver to completely tighten the 2 screws. Make sure both screws are completely tightened before proceeding. Hang the fan motor on the hook of the mounting bracket using the long oval slot on the motor bracket. Take the green wire from the mounting bracket and connect that with the bare copper house wire. Twist those 2 wires together and complete the connection using an included plastic wire nut and a piece of electrical tape. This is the ground connection. Next, take the white wire from the fan and connect that wire with the white wire from the house supply lines. Twist those 2 wires together and complete the connection using an included plastic wire nut and a piece of electrical tape. This is the neutral connection.
Then take the black wire from the fan and twist that together with the black wire from the house. This is the fan power connection. Secure the connection with a plastic wire nut and a piece of electrical tape. Finish the wiring by taking the blue wire from the fan and connect that with the red wire from the house. This is the light power connection. Secure the connection with a plastic wire nut and a piece of electrical tape. If you don't have a red wire in the ceiling, connect the fan black and blue wires with the house black wire. The motor bracket attaches to the mounting bracket using two keyhole slots that will align with the two pre-installed screws on one side of the mounting bracket. The opposite side of the motor bracket has a standard screw hole and an open slot that will align with the two screws on the opposite side of the mounting bracket. Begin by loosening but not removing the three screws that align with the keyhole slots and open slot of the motor bracket. Then, remove and save the fourth screw that aligns with the standard screw hole of the motor bracket. Once that screw is removed, lift the motor bracket towards the mounting bracket and align the slot and keyhole slots of the motor bracket with the loosened screws. Engage the three screws in the slots and then slide the motor bracket into position. Secure the motor bracket using the screw that was removed and saved. Insert the screw through the standard screw hole and completely tighten using a Phillips head screwdriver. Once that screw is tight, completely tighten the three remaining screws. Make sure all four screws are completely tightened before proceeding. The motor housing attaches to the fan using the three screws that were removed and saved in the first step. Attach the motor housing by sliding the motor housing over the fan motor. Make sure the top side with the screw holes is towards the ceiling, and then align the screw holes of the motor housing with the screw holes around the edge of the mounting bracket. Secure the motor housing using the three screws that were removed and saved in the first step. Completely tighten all three screws using a Phillips head screwdriver. The center band attaches to the fan motor using two alignment posts and four pre-installed captive screws. Align the posts on the top of the center band with the long slots in the base of the motor. Once the alignment posts are inserted into the slots of the motor, the four pre-installed screws will align with the screw holes in the base of the motor. Completely tighten all four screws using a Phillips head screwdriver. Make sure all four screws are completely tightened before proceeding.
The blades for the fan are reversible, so just choose the finish that you like and make sure that finish is facing towards the floor. The blades attach to the fan using the three screw holes in the end of the blade that will align with the three screw holes in the motor. Insert the end of the blade through the slot on the side of the motor so that the holes align, and use the blade attachment screws from the hardware pack to secure the blade to the fan. Using a Phillips head screwdriver, insert the first screw into the end of the blade, but do not tighten all the way. You'll need a little bit of play to align the two remaining screw holes. Start the two remaining screws into the two holes in the fan blade. Once the third screw is inserted, you can completely tighten the third screw and then go back and completely tighten the two remaining screws.
Then repeat this process for the three remaining blades.
Make sure all of the blade attachment screws are completely tightened before proceeding. The light kit pan attaches to the fan using two keyhole slots and one standard screw hole. These will align with the three screws on the black bracket at the base of the motor. Begin by removing and saving one of the three screws using a Phillips head screwdriver. Then loosen, but do not remove, the two remaining screws in the black bracket. Feed the wires from the fan through the center hole and align the keyhole slots of the light kit pan with those screws in the black bracket, and then push up and twist to hold the light kit pan in place. Then use the screw that was removed and saved and a Phillips head screwdriver and insert the screw into the standard screw hole of the light kit pan. Completely tighten that screw and then tighten the two remaining screws in the keyhole slots. Connect the light kit pan to the fan by aligning the two arrows on the molded adapter plugs. Insert the plug from the fan into the plug from the light kit pan
until you feel the clip lock it in place. The LED module connects to the light kit pan using 2 keyhole slots and 1 standard screw hole. These will align with the 3 screws on the outer edge of the light kit pan. Using a Phillips head screwdriver, remove and save one of the 3 screws from the light kit pan, and then loosen but do not remove the 2 remaining screws. Connect the light kit to the fan by connecting the light kit white wire to the fan white wire and the light kit blue wire to the fan blue wire using the Easy Snap connector plugs. Lift the LED module up and align the keyhole slots with the 2 screws that were loosened in the light kit pan. Push up and twist to engage the screws in the keyhole slots. Then use the screw that was removed and saved and a Phillips head screwdriver and insert the screw into the standard screw hole of the LED module. Completely tighten that screw and then tighten the 2 remaining screws. The light shade uses a twist lock system to connect to the fan. There are 3 flat sides on the light shade that will align with the 3 nubs inside the light kit pan. Align the flat sides of the light shade with the 3 nubs in the light kit pan, then press the light shade up and twist clockwise until tight. The pull chain extensions are located in the hardware pack. Simply snap the pull chain extensions on the ends of the fan's pull chains. The fan is operated by pull chains. Pull the fan's light pull chain once to turn the light on, and again to turn it off. Pull the fan's speed pull chain once for high speed, twice for medium speed, 3 times for low speed, and once more to turn the fan off. This fan features a 3-speed reversible motor. The reverse switch is located right above the light shade. Switch left creates a downward airflow for use in the hotter months to create a cooling effect. Switch right creates an upward airflow to pull warm air from the ceiling and draw it into the room during the cooler months. The factory default is for a downward airflow. Make sure the fan is off before attempting to reverse the fan's direction. Congratulations! The ceiling fan installation is now complete. Time to sit back, relax with a nice tall beverage, and enjoy your new ceiling fan. As always, thanks for watching, and if you found this video helpful, please click like and subscribe down below, and that'll help other people find it as well. And as we always say around here, keep it breezy.